Starry Sky in Spring.
Hello guys, and welcome to Starry Sky in Spring. This game I am super excited to play because it's actually only out for PC and in Japanese. But I found a way to trick it to be able to get onto my Mac, and there is also a fan-made English patch for it that I downloaded as well. So I hope you guys are excited to see it. Let's get started. March 9th. Ah, a shooting star. Where? It already disappeared, and I was going to make a wish, too. A wish? If you make a wish in your heart 3 times before the shooting star disappears, your wish will come true. Really? I wish I'd seen it, too. Don't worry, we'll definitely see one again. Yeah, hey, what is the name of that star? That's Arcturus of the Boots constellation. What about the really bright star underneath it? Leo's Denebola, and the one underneath that is Virgo's Spica. When you connect all 3 stars with a line, they form a triangle, see? That triangle is called Spring's Big Triangle. They somehow look like a group of 3 good friends. Huh? What's wrong? What was it again? Arcturus. There's a star under Arcturus. That's the Big Dipper, my favorite constellation. It shines so brightly. It's beautiful, but it seems kind of lonely. The star seems lonely? Because it's all alone. That star probably wanted to be a part of the big triangle as well. But then it would become a quadrilateral. If you're going to put it that way, wouldn't it be a square? No, its shape is more of a parallelogram. Either way, it's fine. It's as if it's saying, I'm right here, let me be your friend too. Don't worry, the Big Dipper isn't all by itself. What do you mean? When you connect the Arcturus and Spica, the line curves, doesn't it? Yeah. If you pull that line further, see, it connects with the Big Dipper. You're right. That curve is called Spring's Big Curve. It's not alone after all, is it? I'm glad. Ah, a shooting star. Ah! Were you able to make a wish this time? Yeah, someday, just like this, with everyone. Is that the homeroom bell? That shooting star was just a dream. Even so, it felt extremely real, from the feeling of the wind on my face to the smells. Even though it was a bit chilly, my right hand was warm, a soft feeling of touch. Just holding that hand gave me a very peaceful feeling. That shooting star and the warm feeling of touch. Was it all really just a dream? No way, I'm gonna be late. Why did my alarm clock go off? I have to hurry and get ready. I got ready and left my room quickly. This is the boarding school, Seigetsu Academy. There are 6 departments of study to choose from and pursue for 3 years. Hoshiomi, horoscope, fortune-telling, heavenly phenomena, mythology, and space. Originally, Seigetsu Academy was an all-boys school, but recently they have changed their policy and have begun accepting female students. However, the school is located in a rural area, and the curriculum is both highly specialized and difficult. So there is only 1 female student currently enrolled here. Seigetsu Academy's only female student. How could I be late to the closing ceremony? Me, Michelle Kayla. Yo, morning Kayla. You're part of the coming late group as well. That's unusual. The opposite of my hurried running is Nanami Kanata, who is walking leisurely while stifling a yawn. Kanata, like me, is a 2nd year in the Heavenly Phenomena department. We have been childhood friends since we were little. Kanata, good morning. Ah, your cheek is bruised. Have you been fighting again? Whew. Kayla, you're starting to sound like Suzia. Sorry to make you lecture so early in the morning. Lecture? I'm just worried about you. Hurry up and get going or you'll be late. I'm off. After interrupting me, Kanata ran off. Hey, wait up! I dashed after Kanata. At this rate, I really am going to be late. Lucky! Just barely safe. Seems like the homeroom teacher hasn't gotten here yet. I rushed into the classroom right after Kanata did. Seems as though I made it in time, right? Kanata, you're fast. Phew, made it in time, made it in time. You were anything but just barely safe. You were completely late. The last bell went off a long time ago. Suzuya. This is Tezuki Suzuya, my other childhood friend. Suzuya, Kanata, and I have all loved looking up at the stars ever since we were little. That's why we all wanted to study the stars at the Seigetsu Academy. Without hesitation, the three of us decided to take the entrance exam. In a school full of boys, I am the only girl. At first, I was a bit uneasy and worried. However, the ones who helped put me at ease were Suzuya and Kanata. If the two of them weren't by my side, I wonder just how helpless and lost I would have been. Suzuya, good morning. Good morning. Kanata is one thing, but for you to be late is rare, Kayla. Must have stayed up too late, huh? That's not it. I just had a strange dream. A strange dream? A dream about when we were younger, but I don't really remember it. Don't talk about dreams while you're awake. Oh, I'm getting sleepy again. Hey, Kanata, don't fall asleep while you're still standing. Here, have a seat. Geez, you really are troublesome. Hey, Suzuya, did they already take attendance? The homeroom teacher hasn't come yet. Besides, I'm the one on duty today. That means... I adjusted the attendance for Kanata as well, but just for today. Thank you. Adjusted? Seriously? Geez, you're too easy on Kayla, Suzuya. Kanata's strict enough. Hey, who is our homeroom teacher anyway? Are they still in the staff room? Apparently, there's a new transfer student, so he might have gone to greet them. A transfer student? At this time of year? That's unusual. Transferring right after finals? Lucky guy. Certainly. The timing is pretty strange. During the closing ceremony, too. I wonder if there's some sort of reason? Transferring at such a bizarre time. I wonder what kind of person the new student is. Homeroom is starting. Everyone take your seats. Our conversation was interrupted when the teacher came into the classroom. We hurried to our seats. Following the homeroom teacher was a boy. He had intense pale red eyes. I wonder if he's a foreigner? His face was simply stunning. He has a face just like a girl's. Kanata, don't say things with such a loud voice. It's rude, you know. But Suzuya, you thought so as well, right? Well, certainly I thought that his face was feminine. Quiet down, Nanami. Tozuki. Crap. Thanks to Kanata, he got mad at me as well. Jeez. He's staring at me. I wonder why. Won't look away. I have a feeling this isn't the first time we have met. Oi, Kayla, why are you staring at the transfer student? Don't tell me you're fascinated by him. I'm not really fascinated by him. Is he someone you know? No, I don't think so. Rejoice, you guys. We have a transfer student. Now that I look, a guy. I'm also slightly disappointed. He seems to have transferred here from France. Everyone be courteous. With the arrival of a transfer student at this time of year, the class is filled with chatter. Which, of course, isn't unreasonable. His un-Japanese-like looks are quite eye-catching. On top of that, he also gives off a mysterious aura. Enchanté, nice to meet you. I'm Tomoe Yo. I hope we get along. He used French while introducing himself. I wonder what he said. Since he's from France, I wonder if he's also half Japanese? Even though he had the decency to say, I hope we will get along, he was absurdly expressionless. I'm sure he's just nervous. Tomoe, your seat is next to Michelle. Michelle, be sure to help him out. Yes! Next to me. I hope we can get along. With the teacher's push, Tomoe walks over towards the seat next to me. It's a pleasure to meet you, Tomoe-kun. I'm Michelle Kayla. I hope we get along. This isn't our first time meeting. I know you, Kayla. And you know me as well. Since long ago. What do you mean? As he looks at me, his blank expression vanishes for a moment, to be replaced by a carefree smile. That smile triggered a sense of nostalgia in me. Perhaps we really have met before. Tomoe-kun, where did we... Without answering my question at all, his eyes look gently down. Then he goes to his seat and gazes at me with his chin on his hands. Suddenly meeting his gaze at the same height causes my heart to flutter. It's still alright if you call me Hitsuji. You used to call me that all the time. Hitsuji? That means sheep. How nostalgic, because I haven't been called that name for a long time. I'm happy to be able to meet you like this again. It feels just like a dream. Class is starting. Open your textbooks. The bell interrupted our conversation. As he looked up at the blackboard, Tomoe-kun's stoic expression returned. I peeked at his face from the side. My heart grew unsteady. Phew, morning classes are finally over. Shall we go eat in the cafeteria? Sure. You're coming along too, right, Kanata? What's wrong? Why are you staring at this transfer student? That transfer student. I don't like him. He's been staring at Kayla this whole time. He looked at me this time. No matter how you look at it, he's glaring at me. That's perfectly fine with me. If he wants a piece of me, I want a piece of him too. Kanata, don't fight with Hitsuji-kun. Hitsuji? What's that? Since when did you become close enough to call him by his nickname? It seems like it started a long time ago, although I don't really remember it too well. What do you mean you don't remember it too well? Were you guys acquainted? I can't really say for sure. Kayla, may I speak with you for a bit? What is it? Don't speak so friendly with her. What do you need with Kayla? Kanata? Cut it out, Kanata. The only one I have business with is Kayla. Get outsiders, please not interfere. What did you say? Stop it, Kanata. Hitsuji-kun, what did you want to talk to me about? I've always wanted to meet with you. I dreamed of the day I could meet with you like this. After saying that with a gentle smile, he moved in and closed the distance between us. Oh my gosh. Look at Kanata's face, so cute. I have been counting my fingers for this day, ever since the day I separated from you. Hitsuji-kun? Just now, he kissed me on the cheek, didn't he? Why, what are you doing to her? Get away from Kayla. This is the French greeting, Else. Is there a problem? There are lots of problems. Hurry up and get away. If you don't behave yourself, I'll send you flying. Calm down, Kanata. Tomoe-kun, could you just explain what's going on for us? Oh, he's really getting mad there. I have no reason to listen to you guys. Could you just leave the two of us alone? Hitsuji-kun, this is a bit... What was that? Suzy, I even asked you nicely. Stop it, Kanata. Hitsuji-kun, you shouldn't provoke Kanata either. I would also like to hear an explanation. What exactly do you mean this isn't the first time we have met? Henry Samuel Jean Ami. That's my real name. Haven't you heard it before? Ah! Seems like you remembered who I am. I'm glad. Is he someone you know? Yes, I just remembered. I met him when I went to play at Grandma's house as a child. You couldn't quite grasp my French name back then, so I showed you how to write my Japanese name, Tomoe-yo. Ah, that's right. And then you began to call me Hitsuji-kun. I was really happy because it was the first time someone ever gave me a nickname. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to remember right away, but that's because you've grown so much, Hitsuji-kun. I look grown up? Really? You've become quite a lovely lady yourself, Kayla, although the younger you was chanting as well. Itsuji-kun. At Tomoe-kun's words, my heart fluttered a bit. Lady, you say? He's seething shameless speech through his teeth and his body language. Yes, just like a romantic line from the movies. Suzuya, this isn't the time to be impressed. Kayla, are they comedians? Yeah, right. Certainly our relationship seems like a comedy duo. I'm sorry, Hitsuji-kun. I haven't introduced them to you yet. This is Tozuki Suzuya, my childhood friend from a long time ago. If you're Kayla's childhood friend, then you're our friend as well. Nice to meet you. Well, let's try to get to know each other better, a little at a time, shall we, Tomoe-kun? That's right. I believe we'll definitely open up to each other in time. It would be fine if only Kayla and I get along. I guess I was rejected. These things take time, bit by bit, right, Suzuya, Hitsuji-kun too? If that's what you want, then I'll try my best. Whew, the future looks like it is going to be full of obstacles. Did you say something? Nothing at all. Well then, continue with before, Kayla. Yes. Hitsuji-kun, this is Nanami Kanata. Although he is quick to fight, he is actually a good person. What do you want? Nothing. Stop glaring at each other, you two. Just now I remembered something. Wait, guys, this isn't the first time we've all met, right? If I remember correctly, when we were younger, the four of us all went stargazing together, didn't we? All three of them tilt their heads slightly at me, questioning. Am I wrong? But this morning's dream felt so real. If that's the case, what was that dream? That must have been your mistake. If I had met Tomoe-kun, I would have definitely remembered it. You saying that because I'm a half, and you want to say that I am different from others, right? I hate when people pull the race card. No way, I didn't mean it that way at all. I have confidence in my memory, and if it was Kayla's friend, I would definitely remember. I wonder if I got my own memories confused. But this morning's dream was too real. Then what exactly was that dream? It seems that I was mistaken. I'm sorry for uttering nonsense. Anyway, we're all classmates from now on, so let's get along. Come on, shake hands. If there is something you don't understand, don't hesitate to ask. Got it. I'll remember that. They shook hands awkwardly. Come on, Kanata, shake hands too. I refuse. This is the first time we have agreed on something. We have the same thing in mind. No way. I don't like him. I have no intention of getting along with him anyway. Kanata, where are you going? A place where he isn't around. Kanata! With that, Kanata left, slamming the door forcefully. I'm sorry, Hitsuji-kun. He really is a good guy. It's just that he's confused by your sudden appearance. I think he is just being shy. He'll be back to his regular self by tomorrow. Yes, that's right. You shouldn't let it bother you, Tomoe-kun. I don't mind. I was able to meet Kayla again. That's enough for me. Hitsuji-kun. You are all I need. There's nothing I need but you. When he said that, Hitsuji smiled at me gently. Damn it. Who the heck does he think he is? I can't stand him. It's irritating me. That was an unimaginable reunion for me. It was spring. That was the moment, together with the spring breeze, that we accelerated straight towards our fate. March 10th. Enveloped in the warm wind that makes the arrival of spring, I headed toward the classroom. It feels a bit depressing to have to go to class this morning. I didn't sleep too well last night. My long-awaited reunion with Tomoe-kun. The atmosphere around him has changed since we were little. The grown-up Tomoe-kun has gotten me a bit worried. And even more so, Kanata acted like that towards Tomoe-kun. Kanata may be blunt, but he's actually been responsible and is incredibly kind, yet he acted like that. Why is it only towards Tomoe-kun that he's so frankly hostile? I wonder. Good morning, everyone! When I look around the classroom, I couldn't see Kanata. Is he late again today? It would be good if it was only that. Bonjour, Kayla. Thanks to you, it seems like today will be a wonderful day. Good morning. Why thanks to me? Did I do something? Because I got to see your smile today as well. I'm really happy because from today onwards, I'll get to see your face every day. I must be a very fortunate person. No way, Tomoe-kun, you're over-exaggerating. Tomoe-kun, why can't you call me Hitsuji like you used to? I used to call you Hitsuji-kun because we were just kids, but we're in high school now. We're not kids anymore. Then, will you call me Yo? Yo-kun? It's embarrassing to suddenly call him by his first name without an honorific. Why won't you say my name without an honorific? Because it's a bit embarrassing. Why is it embarrassing? To suddenly call you that is a bit... Yo-kun gazed at me with resolute lucent eyes, causing me to momentarily have a loss for words. I wonder why. Yo-kun is right before me, and yet my heart is pounding for some reason. My heart is pounding so much that it seems as if I would spring out of my chest any moment now. Then I'll say it for her. Hitsuji, you're being conceited first thing in the morning today as well. Kanata? I look over my shoulder to see that Kanata and Suzuya have just arrived. Sorry, Tomoe-kun. Kanata is just fooling around. Forgive him. Who is? Why would I want to fool around with this kind of guy? I'm also bothered by that. Anyways, the only one I want to fool around with is Kayla. Yo-kun? You saying things outrageous like that this early in the morning again. Why is Kanata's face completely red? Shut up, Suzuya. Suzuya, did you just get here too? Arriving at the last second is rare for you. It took some time to wake Kanata up. Suzuya has it rough as well. This guy, while brushing your teeth, you fell asleep, right? What kind of special skill is that? So you're accepting it? More than accepting it, I give up. Kanata is still the same as always. Suzuya worries over me too much. I'm not a kid. Even I can get up by myself in the morning. So you often say. Really, only when you're in a good mood, Kanata. If I didn't go to wake you up, you would have slept through the afternoon. Preaching again. You have it rough first thing in the morning, don't you, Suzuya? Seriously, he requires a lot of effort. After all, this guy just barely attends enough days. Geez, that's because Suzuya is too meddlesome. He nags me even more than my mom. Suzuya and Kanata seem just like a happily married couple. Don't say married. I'm sorry for being so noisy this early in the morning. I haven't greeted you yet. Good morning, Tomoe-kun. Yo-kun, won't greeting people in the morning make you feel better for the rest of the day? That's why, okay. Since you're willing to go as far as saying that. Tozuki, delinquent-kun, bonjour. So cold. As one would expect, your pronunciation is good. Don't you think so too? Delinquent-kun? Kanata is delinquent-kun? Who's delinquent-kun? And this is Japan, so speak Japanese. What a characterless fellow. Do you mean to say you have no comprehension of my native language? Who has no character? Hey, if I'm delinquent-kun, then you're a pompous bastard. That's why you have no character or reason. You're just a troublesome wild beast that uses instinct alone. Kayla must have it tough dealing with you. Who's a wild beast? You pompous bastard! Even when it's spelled out for you, you still don't get it. I'm talking about you, delinquent-kun. Hey, you two, don't fight this early in the morning. Seriously, it's exactly as she says. Can't you guys quit arguing and get along? Impossible! Declaring that at the same time, Kanata and Yo-kun both glared. Then they both turned away at the same time and went to their seats. Geez, those two. Oh my, even their sighs were in unison. It wasn't in unison! Humph. Honestly, what's the deal with them? Suzuya, their exhausted mediator, let out a sigh. That's true. From this point on, what exactly is going to happen? Everyone will get along. as if. I wonder if that wish will be able to reach the heavens. There's no point in getting depressed. Maybe if I talk to someone, I might be able to find the start to the solution. Well then, who should I talk with? Talk with Suzuya, talk with Kanata, or talk with Yokun? Well guys, I will decide who to talk with next time. Thanks for watching the first episode of Starry Sky and Spring, and I do plan to play out all of the characters. Just not sure who I'm going to go with first yet, so let's decide next time. Thanks for watching, guys.